But let's move over to something that is looking really awesome. And I love the fact that that people are. I have not seen many people just go, fucking costume sucks. It's a piece of shit. Looks like CW. Huh? CW costume. What's going on? We have our first look. We have our very first look at the Blue Beetle costume right here. And let me pull it up right here. Make sure everything's good. Don't do that. All right. I'm going to pull up and just on Twitter. So here's like a perfect shot of this right here. Of course, we got a lot of images from Just Jared. They're always putting their stuff on there. But look at that thing. That is a fucking I mean, we were wondering, like, how can they, I mean, they're going to do a Blue Beetle costume. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some CGI added to it, obviously, if you know about the armor and how it works and everything like that, and the fact that, you know, it's, strapped to Jaime's fucking spine, and then, of course, it just, does its thing, and then, of course, it could do many other things. Very much, of course, ripped out of the pages of New 52 when it comes to Jaime Reyes and his character, and even, Rebirth. I was really getting the Blue Beetle Rebirth books right there, but I think it looks fucking great. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. There, of course, Mr. Xolo Mariduena right there, without the helmet on, and he looks great. I mean, they're just strictly pulling out of that version of, but yeah, there he is right there too, full on. It just looks fantastic. I mean, I did get some Power Rangers vibes, when it came to, the movie version of Power Rangers. But guess what? I fucking love those costumes, and those costumes are awesome. So, yeah, there is some Power Rangers vibes, and there's nothing wrong with that, because it's not the TV show Power Rangers. It's the movie Power Rangers that deserves a sequel. Okay? More. Let's see. What do we got? We got that one. Got another one right there. That's the director right there, Mr. Angel right there, He's very serious, man. Mariduena, very serious. Of course, he's falling onto a car. Just all looks good. And if you guys wanted to remember what it looked like on the CW, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like on the CW right there. Yeesh. But yeah, so people have just been tweeting out a bunch of those. But I tell you what, man. They fucking pulled it off. A lot of us were wondering, like, how can they pull off a Blue Beetle live action costume? And they fucking did. And everybody's raving about it. I have not seen a discourse when it comes to this costume right here. And it's just kind of crazy how, there's a discourse on so many other costumes, especially like, you got the Flash. That's a big discourse. Supergirl a little bit, a lot of the other costumes have a discourse. Everybody's just kind of going like, oh, well, there you go. That's a fucking awesome live action Blue Beetle costume right there. It's great. Everybody's raving about it. And then he went to Instagram. I think it was Instagram. Yeah. On his stories. And he said, thanks for all the love on the suit. And this is what I like. Because they were doing this with Batgirl, and they're gonna be doing this with everything. And I think that, they're leaning into the fact that it's like, all right, we're going to be shooting outside. We're not gonna have a closed set. Have people just fucking fire up their phones and put it out there. Okay? Like, that's what's happening now. That's what was happening with Batgirl big time. I think they were trying to keep the Flash under wraps a little bit more, but I just love the fact that they're actually leaning into it because. And they're probably absolutely loving it. They're loving the fact that people are going, oh my God, you guys fucking pulled off a Blue Beetle live action costume. Just ripped right out of the fucking books. Good for you. Good job. And, and I can't wait to see it in action because there will be CGI added to it for, certain things, of course. But at the same time, the fact that it looks like that, just as a stationary thing, it's like, wow, good job. It's a practical thing. That's insane. But they're totally 100% going like, yeah, they wanted it to spread around. They wanted it to go around. And I think that's smart. It's like, yeah, do that. They did that with Batgirl. Do it with this. And I think it's going to be a hit. I think Blue Beetle's going to surprise people. Okay? And then we got to get a Booster Gold somewhere in there eventually, right? It's looking great, though. And the fact that they, Mr. Mariduena, coming off of the Cobra Kai popularity, I mean, it's just, I think it's going to be a hit. And now we got Top Gun Maverick. We got the need for box office projections. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to mention. Sorry. Is let's see here. Is Mr. DeTrinity right here. He actually did the concept art for DC Fandom in Blue Beetle. Totally forgot about that. I had it in the tab. Forgot to mention it. But yeah, he admitted today, ever since DC Fandom, that I wanted to share with you guys my involvement with the movie. It has been an absolute pleasure to work among outstanding artists in the business. I can't thank 3B Collective enough for the opportunity. So there you go. Yes, the man's talented as fuck. Please hire him for more shit. Please. Everybody looks forward to his concepts, costumes, and whatnot. Please hire him for more shit.